book can take you anywhere. Turn the pages and you'll be there. Come on, join us, you'll see. We're reading with Carylee.
Hi, friends, and thank you for joining us for another Read with Carylee, where we have amazing authors coming to drop by and read their books for us. And today is like no other day. We have Miss Jenny Delacruz, and she is coming to read to us a very special story about a very pertinent subject. So, Miss Jenny, welcome to Read with Carylee.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I'm so excited to have you. And this story is definitely going to resonate with our little friends because we've all been going through it together. And it's a story about the coronavirus and how some of our little friends might be feeling about that. So, Miss Jenny, we've had authors from all around the world. So, can you tell us where you are reading to us from today?
Yes, I am reading to you all from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the USA.
Oh, that is awesome. Well, I am not going to delay anything any further. I'm going to have you take it away with the story, Mommy, Can I Sleep with You Tonight?
Thank
So let's
you.
dive right in.
Mama, can I sleep with you tonight? Of course, son. What's wrong? My whole life feels like a bad dream. I feel too many feelings. They're all twisted up. I feel many feelings too, son. I'm still in shock. Our lives changed so quickly. The world we knew just stopped. But now we have to work together to live in this new one. I don't want to believe that COVID-19 is real. Trust me, son, I don't either. Many people are worried about getting sick, and we worry about the people we care about. Mama, I miss my friends and going to the park. I miss riding my bike to the ice cream shop. Sometimes I get so mad I could just burst. Son, I feel the same way. It's frustrating when what's familiar is taken away. But we can look forward to the day when we can do these fun things again. If I went to the ice cream shop, I'd get a chocolate sundae. What about you? A vanilla cone with sprinkles. Mama, what can I do to make it end? What if I pray every day? What if I eat my peas? I just want things to go back to normal. Son, I do too. The good news is that scientists are working hard to find the best treatment and a vaccine. I can't stop feeling sad. I miss Nana hugs and her good stories, but I don't want her to get sick. My stomach feels like it's full of knots. I miss Nana too, but we're doing the right thing by keeping our distance. We cannot see Nana in person, but we can call her or have a video chat. I guess, but Mama, yes, son, I feel so scared. What scares you, son? Everyone's wearing masks. Those do look scary, but they're the same people behind them. The masks keep everyone safe because it stops the spread of the virus. Remember, There are many places where people wear protective gear to keep us all safe, like our dentists and doctors' masks and gloves. What about the loud sirens? I hear them all the time now. That can be scary, I know. But remember, when you hear a siren, that means help is on its way. Maybe when I'm big, I can help too. Yes, actually, you can help now by washing your hands, keeping a good distance, and sneezing into your elbow. Remember that you're not alone. I'm always here to talk to you. But sometimes it helps to talk to someone else too. Would you like that? I'm not sure. I just want to know when I'm going to feel happy again. I'm sure you will, but there are lots of ways to be happy. It doesn't mean that the hard things go away. It means that we learn to deal with our feelings and take small steps forward. Like what? Well, how about we make our own ice cream shop until we can go out again? In our house? Yes, in our house. I can't wait, Mama. Let's write down everything we need. Son, let's get some sleep first. We can do that first thing tomorrow, okay? Okay, but can I still sleep with you tonight? And that is the end of Mama, Can I Sleep With You Tonight? Helping children cope with the impact of COVID-19.
Yes, so this book is a wonderful tool. And I'm so glad that you put tools in the back for parents to be able to help their children cope with all of this.
Oh,
You
thank
know,
you.
it has been a tremendous year, to
Yes.
say the least. And I'm just so glad that we have authors like you who have thought to write stories to help children cope with this.
I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, to be honest with you, my very own son inspired me to write this book. My 4-year-old was having a tough time processing, and he's a night processor, so he will wake me up in the middle of the night. And one
Mhm.
time he shared with me his big feelings, and afterwards, the words came to me. It's almost like I had to catch them. And so, I do what I always tell my clients not to do. As a counselor, I always say, if you can't sleep, do not take out your phone. And I took out my phone and I started writing this story.
Well, I definitely can relate. My first book was inspired by my son, and that's exactly what happened. I woke up in the middle of the night and I took out my phone and I started typing. So, I love those stories with hearing um, how your children have inspired you to write stories. So, what are some other books that you have coming up?
Well, that's a great question. I actually am in the process of creating a series. I already written part one of, I have here Fridays with Miss Melange Haiti. And this book is
Okay.
actually geared towards older children, ages 8 to 12. It's about the history of Haiti. And I'm so
Okay.
excited to write part two of this series. And so be on the lookout for part two of
That
Story to Fridays with Miss Melange Haiti.
that's amazing. I know that you are a Haitian American and I am actually Jamaican. So I
Okay.
have the we have the Caribbean culture there, and I love
Yes.
that you are bringing that and putting that into um, your children's book
Thank
because
you.
our children can experience or know a little bit more about our culture even though they are not from there or they may not be there now. So that it's great to have you bring that experience in your culture and put them into a children's book.
Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement.
Yes, absolutely. So were there any children's books that inspired you when you were growing up?
Yes, actually, now that I think about Corduroy, the story with the teddy bear, that was
Okay.
one of my go-tos as a little girl. I just loved how the main character was a little girl of color. I really resonated with that. And I also really appreciated the lessons that were taught
Hmm.
in that story, such as the importance of saving money. You know, in the story, she couldn't buy that teddy bear right away, but her mom encouraged her to save money so
Yeah.
she can purchase it. And then you also have the lesson of, you know, he was missing that button. He was almost like the underdog, you know, compared to the other
Yeah.
boys. And so, but she still wanted him, and it just really helped me to see that my any of my weaknesses really wasn't a big deal, because look, he had a missing button and she still accepted him. So yeah.
Yes. Yes. And there definitely are a lot of life lessons in those books.
Yeah.
And I just want our viewers to know that you are not changing color. It's just the
The
different
sun,
the
sorry
sun is
guys,
coming in
not
and
your
out.
son.
Yes.
It's not
But
working in my favor today.
and that is quite all right. We love the story, and we love that you are taking your experience as a counselor
Mm.
and putting that into stories for children to be able to help them to cope with this time. So thank you so much for joining us, Miss Jenny Delacruz.
Oh, not a problem. If I could, oh, before I forget, um, I actually have a guide for parents, because I know a lot of your viewers are parents,
Yes,
and it's called How Was Your Summer? Fostering Critical Conversations for Students K through 12. And as a counselor, I felt compelled to
uh-huh.
create this guide. It's a quick guide for educators and parents with therapeutic activities. And so, yeah, I just want to put that out there, because it's tough, you
Yes.
know?
And we thank you. We thank you for that. We thank you for thinking of the children, thinking of the parents who may not have the words to say, even now, even over a year into this
Yeah.
experience. We're still struggling and trying to find the words to say. And we want our little friends to be able to express themselves to their parents, and for their parents to be able to um, try to help them cope. And Mama, Can I Sleep With You Tonight is definitely a book that I have read to my sons, and to help them to have a better understanding of what we're going through. And again, I thank you, Miss Jenny, for joining us.
Oh, it was my pleasure to be here. And I'm always about making our books accessible to all. And so, Mama, Can I
Yes.
Sleep With You Tonight? Like I said, it's available in 3 languages, and it's also available to view for free on Storytime with Miss Milan's YouTube channel. That way, if I know a lot of parents are unemployed at this time,
Mhm.
they have access to this story as well.
Okay, wonderful. Well, friends, we have come to the end of another show, and I am so grateful that you were able to join us today. I'm so grateful to you, Miss Jenny. And remember to always grab a book and read. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.
Carylee.
Thanks for watching another amazing episode of the Read with Carylee Show. We have amazing authors coming by every week. So don't forget to like,
comment, and subscribe below. You don't want to miss a thing.